Have you ever typed a question into a search bar and found your own nightmares staring back at you? It's 2 a.m. You're alone, scrolling through message boards where thread after thread whispers about vanished people, inexplicable glitches, and voices trapped inside machines. And then, right then, you feel it. The world is far more fractured and far more haunted than we dare to admit. Tonight we descend into 10 internet mysteries no one can explain. These are not idle creepypasta. These are stories built on real posts, lone witnesses, ruined hard drives, desperately saved screenshots. Each one crawls into the back of your mind and refuses to leave. Prepare yourself. Once the screen lights your face, you may never sleep soundly again. Cicada 3301. A coded message declared, "Hello, we are looking for highly intelligent individuals. To find them, we have devised a test." That was January 2012. A JPEG appeared on 4chan, hidden beneath layers of steganography. A message, then a clue, then images, poems, advanced cryptography, phone numbers leading to physical coordinates in dozens of countries. Once posted, the faint echo of cicadas played, a synthetic code hinting at time zones. Thousands followed, posted solutions. A select few disappeared from public view, and until today, no one outside the inner circle knows who they are or what happened to them. Imagine a dark room, someone illuminated only by the glow of monitors. You hear soft keystrokes, the far-off hum of a refrigerator, the deliberate hush of code scrolling down screens. As part of this enigma, participants would visit shabby phone booths in Poland at 3 a.m., answer cryptic riddles, claim USB drives hidden inside fake rocks. On those drives, nothing. At least, nothing yet decoded. One solver, who only posted once more, wrote, "When I found it, I felt like I had stepped into a dream, like someone gripped my shoulder and whispered, 'You're not ready.' And then he left." The boards went silent. The search engines still whisper at you, Cicada 3330T. No conclusion, no group identity, no reward. Just the hum of conspiracy and the unsettling feeling you're missing something crucial.
Ben drowned. A friend talking about a haunted video game sounds silly until your console boots itself, over and over. In mid-2000s forums, a user named Jaducible posted about obtaining a used Nintendo 64 cartridge of The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. He called it Haunted at first. The clock struck 3 within the game, the moon glowered closer, and the player's name changed to Ben. Jaducible wrote posts that seemed like transcripts. Moon is way bigger than it should be. It looks like it's bleeding. Screenshots showed malformed textures, audio distorted with childlike laughter. Then the posts escalated and something responded. At 4:06 a.m., Jaducible typed, "Hello," and the reply, "You shouldn't have done that." Night after night, boards lit up. Users tried to recreate the cartridge. Some got strange occurrences. Game saves would vanish, programming code leaking messages in hex. The more they dug, the more impossible. Listen closely. You're hearing distant static overlapped with a child humming the Zelda menu theme wrongly as if underwater. You sense something lurking. And when the forum died in 2011, the user account remained, but just the name, Ben drowned. His last post, "I am everywhere." The files are still out there. Some say playback shows a white figure standing beside Link. Try it, if you dare. The disappearing hotels. Picture this. You search online for reviews of a lodge called Roanoke Ridge Hotel. No results. Yet locals in a small town in Southeast Asia whisper about it. People check in, vanish. You search again a week later, now you see reviews. False names, no photos, identical text. Then, poof, it's removed, but still accessible under certain IPs. One blogger recounted renting room 217. She swore she heard whispers in Malay at midnight. She took a photo, and in the corner, a mirrored reflection. Someone in 1920s attire, face blurred. She posted it. Her site went offline 2 days later. Then there's the Keyfield Motel in rural Nebraska, same story. No history. Old postcards added to collage websites. But if you call local chambers of commerce, there's no record. Yet people who swear they stayed there, older folks, speak of creaking floors, musty hallways, the smell of formaldehyde, and registries changing names overnight. What if when you search, the web hides them, like glitches in the Matrix? What if the hotel exists, or existed, just long enough to swallow your memory? WebDriver Torso. In 2013, a YouTuber noticed thousands of odd clips being posted on a channel called WebDriver Torso. Each clip, 1 minute of colored shapes, red rectangles, blue ones, perhaps 30 different slides, with tones of electronic beeps playing. Thousands and thousands of videos were auto-generated. Speculation ran wild. CIA test transmissions, government deepfake calibration, or just Google's own servers running checks. In an imagined interrogation, a voice asks, "What is 1721?" A silhouette sits in a narrow chair in front of a screen. A test tone sequence. Obvious pattern. You click one clip. A red square appears exactly for 1.213 seconds. A tone at 440 Hz. Then next. Then silence. In 2014, Google confirmed it was an internal test of YouTube's video quality. They said, "It's just machines talking to machines." But no one checks at 2 a.m. the way a coder does. At that hour, patterns whisper. Why produce 40,000 unique combinations? Why the faint shadow of pauses in the waveform, like someone sighing? Next time, you see an unlisted, nameless clip, a minute of colored bars. You might feel eyes on you, because some patterns feel alive. Elf Club. On old Usenet boards circa 1999 to 2000, post signs simply ELF began popping up. They'd appear on niche echo tubes, referencing weather patterns, stock symbols, and then coordinates. People who followed the coordinates found abandoned cabins marked by trees felled in odd shapes, symbols carved into bark. One cabin still had charred remnants of a ritual altar. Elf responded to emails. One user, calling himself Arbor, wrote, "We feed what we believe." A ritual offering dust and pine resin was discovered. No DNA, only sticky residue. They map charts of lightning strikes, of satellite telescopes pointing at deep forest. In late 2001, a user traveled to Iceland coordinates. Nothing but moss, but a low-frequency hum haunted him. He arrived home and found a window scratched. "Did you hear us?" Then Elf post stopped. Slow fade. But every few years, a shadow account pings cryptic coordinates. Deep deserts, tundras, remote glens. Some say Elf means extremely low frequency, honoring waves below human hearing. We don't know their purpose. Ritual, research, cult. And we cannot ignore what we can't predict. Signals moving through Earth. The Midnight Game. This isn't one video. It's a ritual gone viral. You write your name on a slip of paper, prick your finger, light a candle in pitch dark, roam your home at midnight, chanting, "I am at my front door," repeatedly. If the candle goes out, you've drawn the attention of the Midnight Man. People describe doors slamming behind them, walls dripping with pitch black liquid, strange footsteps. One voice memo, posted to a horror podcast, a whisper, "Help me." Why does it follow? Then, silence. Later, the person called in, lamely laughing. It wasn't real, or was it? Their tones snapped and drained. They ended cool. They never rejoined. There are hundreds of remakes, videos, voiceovers, but no definitive origin. No source, just the ever-spreading echo. A meme becomes ritual and then becomes real. Because some things should never be tried. And yet, you wonder, just for a second, what it would feel like to roam your own home at midnight, in near silence, lit only by an unsteady flame. The terror, it's closer than you think. The US signal. On odd nights, especially near solstice, hackers claim to intercept a high-pitched pulsing signal bouncing from satellite to satellite. Broadcast frequency, 9.63 megahertz. A tone emitted every 27.2 seconds. No known origin, no signal strength association. One operator logged it, then posted spectrogram screenshots. The frequency sharpened over the months. Another tried triangulating. In 2020, he thought the origin was somewhere over northern Canada. Someone posted a doctored sample, saying a voice replaced the tone with soft chanting in Arabic. They were laughed at, until the original uploader replied, "That wasn't me." One comment stands out. "I can't sleep without it. Like someone's heartbeat is calling me." The truly chilling part, the holes in the logs. Blank nights where the tone stops. Like the source, went silent, then emerged again, stronger.
Is it military? Is it paranormal? Is it a signal from someone listening? Southcliffe announcements on Reddit's glitch in the messaging. A user named Southcliffe posted a thread titled "Heard announcement from hotel hallway speaker." They described 2 a.m. on shift, empty hallway, and intercom crackled. Code Epsilon E347, floor 4. No staff present. Hotel logs show no system test. Then, months later, a near identical post. Same username, same tone. Now, Code Delta, urgent, guest room 512. And again, no explanation. A handful of staff chimed in, hearing the same, then questioning why it played, even during hardware shutdown. Without a single recording, we rely on echoes of voices, a reconstructed dialogue.
The question is it a miswired system, a prankster, or a ghostly voice from the building's past? People whisper, for some places the voice never left. Web of VHS, a YouTube channel uploading dozens of minute-long VHS ripped tapes, grainy and half-deleted. No titles, no data. Sometimes footage, a man dancing alone in a warehouse. Sometimes a family dinner where the table remains empty. Chairs spin in place, as if set by ghostly guests. One clip, child's playroom. Toys arrange themselves. The camera shifts and the child, in the corner, doesn't breathe. Their face blurred, but lips whisper, "Don't look away." Another, panning shot of a mirror, empty except a dark figure standing 3 steps behind the cameraman. When the camera pans back, gone. The channel owner, VH Swarm, never talks. Comments flood, "This is real. I know that mansion." Everyone piecing together local architecture. Everyone obsessed. Open-ended despair. The tapes are gradually disappearing. The channel purging old uploads, leaving only a scattered archive. Some viewers grab the downloads and analyze frame by frame. They swear they find coordinates etched in dust, or a reflection, a face looking through their own webcam back at them. Because digital horror thrives in that quiet moment when you look back. The disappearance of Lonnie Jarrett, aka Lonnie Darko. In 2018, YouTube user Lonnie Darko posted haunting vlogs, nighttime walks through suburban streets, whispering about following the shadow people. He filmed in first-person POV, quiet footsteps and distant traffic. Late February 2018, final vlog. Lonnie enters an abandoned power plant. He turns to the camera. "I'm sorry, they're watching." A harsh static sound. Screen goes black. He never posted again. But 3 days later, his Facebook account updates his status. From Lagos, Nigeria, a location 7,800 miles from home. Text, "They are free." Family said his phone and laptop stayed at home. They couldn't access the account. No forensic trace. Months later, someone claiming to be Lonnie DM posted an unlisted video. Night vision lens, grid wars, flickering shadows running across. Pure white entities. Gasping as camera swings wildly. Then, silence. No face, no voice, no account info. In 2023, the unlisted video vanished. The account vanished. No one knows what Lonnie said. No one knows who posted the last upload. One cryptic re-upload remains, untitled, 2:13 length, distorted, warbly, but halfway through, for a split second, a face appears on a quiet monitor behind the camera. Eyes, wide, not blinking. We search for a missing person. We hunt down digital ghosts. What if the code is still alive? What if Ben is still inside the circuit? What if the patterns keep eyes upon us? And what if, as you drift to sleep tonight, you hear a whisper, a static pulse, a voice saying your name from the other side of the internet? Be careful, because some mysteries should never be solved.